Hi, this is Lila, and today I'm going to make cowboy cake. In my bowl here, I have 4½ cups flour, 1½ teaspoons baking soda, 1½ teaspoons baking powder, and 3/4 teaspoons of salt. And it is all combined and sifted. Okay, so that's all you need for your dry ingredients. So I'm going to put this aside and we'll go to the next step. Okay, for the next part, in my saucepan I have 3 cups of sugar, 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon, 3/4 teaspoons ground cloves, 1 box of raisins. I use the dark raisins, 1 box of dates, and I chop those up, a 3/4 cup of shortening, like Crisco, and 3 cups of water. So you put this in a big saucepan, and then you boil it. You let it come to a boil for 5 minutes, and that's what the result is right here. As you can see the raisins and the dates. And let me tell you, the smell in here is incredible. It smells like Christmas time because of the cloves and the cinnamon, and it just smells wonderful in here. So this is the base for the cake. So I have to let it cool, and as soon as it cools down, we'll combine it with the dry ingredients, and then we're going to put it into a greased angel food pan. Not a bun pan, an angel food pan. Okay, and then the last step will be to add our chopped pecans. Okay, so I'll bring you back after this cools down. Okay, I'm back. My liquid has cooled down, and now I'm going to incorporate the liquid into the sifted ingredients that I have here. So I'm going to try to pour this in without making too much of a mess. Ooh, let's splatter a little bit. Let me get in closer here. There we go. Ooh. Okay, I think I got it all in there. There. Okay. Okay, and then you're going to combine it onto the dry ingredients. Let me give you a little background on this cake. My husband went to visit his friend, and his wife had just baked this, and she offered my husband a slice, and he really loved it. And so he asked her for the recipe, and also she was nice enough to send a slice home for me. When I tasted it, oh my gosh, it was delicious. It was chock full of nuts and dates and raisins, and it was really, it was more like a holiday cake, like a fruit cake, but without the fruit. And so my husband said, you know, maybe this is something you can make. Well, guess what? I never made this. I just tucked the recipe away in my recipe box and I never used it, never. So when I started my YouTube channel, I did go through my recipe box, and I came across this, and I said, okay, I'm going to make this, and here it is. So it is looking good now. See how dark it is? It's like a currant, like a cake, like a fruit cake. Okay, so as you can see now, I'm combining it, and I just have to get all this flour incorporated in here. Make sure you scrape the sides and the bottom, get every drop. This is going to bake at 300 degrees for 2 hours. So low temperature, 300, 2 hours. So, yeah, see, you can still see the flour in there. And the last thing we're going to add before we put this into our angel food pan is, see, look at all that flour. See that? Okay, this is taking longer than I thought. Let me come back when I have this all combined. Okay, I'm back. I have my ingredients well combined. The last step is, it says here to add a 3/4 cup of chopped pecans. Or you can use walnuts or leave them out altogether. That's up to you. I'm not going to use 3/4 cup. I like a lot of nuts, so I'm going to put 1 cup of chopped pecans. And I switched to a wooden spoon again because it's more durable, and it also can handle this thick batter really well in a spatula. It's a thick batter. I should have used walnuts, but that's okay. Okay, and now we're going to put this into our greased angel food pan. Again, an angel food pan, not a bundt pan. And because I'm a sloppy person sometimes when it comes to pouring ingredients in the bowls, I'm going to ladle this in so I don't embarrass myself on camera making a mess. Okay, if you're a good pourer, then go ahead. And I'm just going to get it started. Okay, it's really thick, and really thick batter. But it's already starting to pour itself into the bottom without much effort. Plus this bowl I have is heavy, so I don't want to make a mess. And I already am. See that? And my trusty spatula here. Like when I was boiling the mixture, like I said previously, it just smelled like Christmas in here, you know. So this is really considered a holiday cake, but you know, I've just been wanting to make this, and I just thought, why not make it today? Excuse the noise. I'm making a mess. You want to get it all out of your bowl. That's what I'm doing here. I know you can't see it. I'm scraping down the bowl. Trying to get every drop in here. Okay, I think I got it all. There it is. It's a sticky batter, very sticky, and I am just making a mess. Okay, let me wipe this up right here and over here on my sides. Okay, and there you have it. So here's my cowboy cake. I'm going to put it into the 300-degree oven for 2 hours, and I will bring you back when it's done. Hi, this is Lila, and I'm back with the completed product. Here is my cowboy cake. As I said earlier, it said that it would take 2 hours in the oven. I took mine out at 1 hour and 40 minutes, maybe a little less, because it started to smell, and normally that's a sign that your cake is done. So I'm hoping that it's cooked inside. I did stick a cake tester in there, but when I was taking it out of the bundt pan, the angel food bundt pan, it seemed like it might not be cooked all the way through. So I'm going to cut a slice and put it on a plate, and I'll tell you if it baked or not. It's got a little crunchy coating. Okay, I don't see any batter on here, so maybe it did bake through, excuse me. Okay. It's in the evening time over here while we're doing this, so it took a long time for it to cool down. Get this under here. It's not working. Let me use my fork. Okay, there it is. Okay, here's a really close up of it. It looks like it baked all the way through. So let me cut a little piece here with my fork. And let me give it a try. It's good. It's dense. I can't remember because I only had it once years ago, but it has a great texture. And I don't know if you can see, here's the dates, and here's the pecans and the raisins. It has a good spice taste. This definitely would be good with a big glass of milk or some coffee. It's very dense. That's all I can say about it. Okay. It's good, but I do think that maybe I should have put more pecans in it. Here's an inside of it. I hope the lighting is good. It's nighttime over here. It's very heavy cake, very dense. So anyway, here's my cowboy cake. And this is a big piece. I'm not going to eat it all. I just wanted to try it on camera. It's not a sweet cake. It's like medium. But it's good. But it is like a holiday cake. Again, I did not bake it the full 2 hours. I just couldn't do it. I was so worried it was going to burn. It didn't burn. It came out of the Angel food pan very easily. And like I said, I just let it cool. And that's it. So yeah, I definitely would add more pecans, but it's delicious. It's very good. So anyway, that's my cake for the week. Instead of cookie of the week, I decided to make this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.